Hello, beautiful souls. I'm Victoria, and today we are receiving a message from Lyra. They've been telling me that they want to send the message through for a while now, and finally I'm here. I'm ready to deliver it for everybody. And ironically, though, they did not tell me anything about what I'm talking about today, so we will be finding out. The only thing I can tell you is that I have a smoky quartz here and a citrine. So those are probably stones right now that can support us very well. Amplify our power, that's what I'm hearing. Amplify whatever it is that you're doing, the quartz crystals. But the smoky quartz is really good for clearing any kind of energy. And the citrine is really good for kind of what's coming through, supporting you to bring through a happy frequency. A happy and abundant frequency, which is something you will need after you clear things away. So using them together can be quite powerful because you're clearing things away and then you're also bringing in a vibration and a frequency that is very high and very uplifting. That's what citrine is, really very uplifting. So let's get some cards here. Quite a few are coming through now. So we have Charity with prayer and contemplation, and Shiva, who is talking about transcendence. Interesting. So they are encouraging us right now to connect. Connect more with them, but just connect with yourself, connect with the universe, connect with source. I'm feeling that very strongly, connecting with source, connecting with God, whatever you would like to call it. Connecting with your higher self as well, just connecting and being in silence is very important. What they're telling me is there's a lot of energy coming through, especially for this collective, the Lyran collective. So you'll really need some kind of downtime to really allow all of it to come through and to integration. You need integration time. Some of you might really feel very sleepy a lot of times these days, very tired. Allow yourself to rest and relax. And I feel like to minimize tiredness, that is what you need to do. Just be there in silence, just being present. That will really help. And it will really that's a good starter to the day, is what they're saying. And I'm also receiving setting intentions more often, especially in the morning. Setting an intention for the day, like, what do you want your day to be like? What do you want to experience during your day? Setting that kind of intention would be very powerful, especially if you have a big day. That would be very beneficial. With Shiva, rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. So it's not just the steps are being given, it's the energy that's being given. The energy is being provided for us to continue on forward in our path. And I really feel like now is some kind of time where you gotta honor yourself and what you've been through, but also understand how powerful you really are. And I guess you would do that by looking at what you've been through. There is definitely something here to be said about inner force, though, and rising. It will be time to take action on something. Maybe you've been feeling called to do something in particular. If you have, this is definitely your message that soon it really is the time, and I guess it makes sense. I mean, in a week or two, there's the partial solar eclipse with the new moon, which is going to be very, very powerful. So that's a time that you would want to take action, I think. That's definitely coming through. So I really feel like, and there's the crescent moon here. When the moon is in this exact phase, it's so important. I've been getting this for a while. So maybe we will finally find out why it's so important. But it is. And the snake is also standing out very much to me. Snake's supporting, but kind of utilizing the energy of the snake to shed your skin, to shed the old and move into the new. We've definitely been going through that for a long time, probably our whole lives. But now it's really, really time to do that. To shed the last part of the final chapters of your novel. Your novel is finishing, and then you're gonna move on to a new one, a completely new and different one. And you need to release everything from the past. So whatever you feel you haven't released yet, you're gonna get pushed to release it, most likely. I'm also feeling a third eye activation, definitely, very strongly, that is coming through, and a throat activation, throat chakra, the cosmic heart, devotion, potency. So make life like a moving prayer. That is part of the message, definitely. And I was getting this today, actually, so interesting. Something about making everything spiritual. I think I was talking to someone, they were like, it's not all about spirituality, but everything is spiritual. Everything is made of spirit. Everything is made by, source, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. Everything is made out of it. Everything vibrates. Everything is spirit, everything. So everything that we do is spiritual. Spirit is like breath. So everything we do is spiritual. So why not make it that? You don't have to do. Yes, at the start I was saying it would be very beneficial to just sit in silence. But you don't even have to do anything in particular. Anything can be spiritual. You can make anything spiritual. And that is actually a message to someone here. Maybe it's something you're going to be working on or doing in the future. That's kind of your new novel that you're starting. That you're making something that people don't think is spiritual. So yeah, I think that's pretty amazing, pretty profound. It's because it's coming from inside you, from the heart. And we also have earth pulsing, slow down and time in nature. So really utilize this time right now before it's time to take action, to rest. If you're not allowing yourself to rest right now, you're really doing yourself a disservice, because right now is the perfect time to rest, to relax, go into nature as much as possible if you can, and just slow down. You don't have to do anything, because again, we're being provided the energy right now. Without energy, you can't do anything. Literally, a phone needs to be charged so that it can function and work, right? It needs that energy. And you right now are being charged up. We are all being charged up with energy. Which means, what happens when you're charging your phone? The fastest way your phone charges is when you leave it alone and allow it to just sit there and charge, right? Yes, you can go and use your phone sometimes, but then just, again, leave it. So try to relax as much as possible so that you can fully, fully, fully recharge. I love the way of this explanation. I think it's so funny. But it is what it is, and nature recharges us. That's like our charger. Yeah, and everybody is gonna have different parts of nature that they really are drawn to. So some of you might be really drawn to water. Some of you might be really drawn to trees. Others, mushrooms. I don't know, things, all kinds of things, mountains, flowers, valleys. Some of you might just choose to hang out with animals, and that's enough. That's your nature. But it definitely is about going somewhere quiet. If you can, at least once. Going somewhere quiet, just to rest, just to recuperate, just to feel it. And when you're there, set the intention that you want to connect with the planet, that you want to recharge, that you want its assistance to recharge you, because it can do that. And you can also release energy there. Any energy that you're holding on to, that's not serving you, you can set the intention to release it and to receive whatever will serve you for your highest good, for your highest timeline. The Queen of Wands came through. I want to get a few cards here. Yeah, they're definitely telling me a few more. Six of Swords. We have the Four of Cups, the Strength, and the Lovers. Yes, so Queen of Wands is looking very interesting like this. I feel the giraffe itself is significant, at least for somebody out there. But Queen of Wands is obviously a very magical energy. And again, it's making life a moving prayer. It's making life magical. It's making life spiritual. It's making every part of life spiritual. So how can you make your life more spiritual? But not by doing spiritual things exactly, but by seeing how even the most mundane task that you're doing, how is it spiritual? Cleaning, then you're cleansing, you're removing the old so that, you can have a clear space. Cooking is like making a potion. In anything, you can find spirituality in anything. We have the Six of Swords, so we're moving away from something. I really feel like that's part of it. It's shifting your perspective on things, shifting your perspective on how life works and how, yes, everything really is spiritual. Oh my God, I don't even have to like sit outside and meditate for hours to be spiritual. Just existing is spiritual. Following your heart is spiritual, because when you're following your heart, you're moving forward. And interestingly enough, I'm being drawn to the Four of Cups now to talk about it, because we are moving away from something with the Six of Swords, and because of that, we will feel a certain uncomfortability or sadness, or there's something that we're not going to be enjoying anymore in our lives. But because of that, something new will come in. When you clean things away, when you release things, when you release people, whatever it is that you're shedding the skin, again, like the snake, something new is bound to come in. You can remove absolutely everything from your life. Literally, every single person. You can remove yourself from where you even live. And something new will come. New people will come, a new place will come, a new timeline is also for some people. And this thing is amazing. It's like, it kind of feels like a mix of everything that you've ever wanted. And it's coming. And again, it's the crescent moons in this card too. So that time is very important. I think that's when that thing is going to come in. And then during the new moon, it will be probably the time to take action. So strength coming through. Keep on going. Have compassion for yourself. Really. And for others. Like the people that you're keeping around, the people that you've decided that, they can stay in your life and they are contributing positively to it, have compassion towards those people. Because if you don't have compassion for them, and if you're not supporting them in some kind of way and loving them, then what's the point of them being in your life? But it's the same for yourself. If you're not having compassion and love towards yourself, then, how can other people have that for you? And yes, they can, but it will be harder for them, and you're not going to feel worthy of it too. So it's about mixing those, like both being the one to receive and to give. So give and receive equally. But again, to the right people. And I strongly feel that everybody here knows what the right people, and not just the people, but not situation. Yeah, situations, but jobs and whatever it is that you're doing, whatever you put your energy into. Again, everything is spiritual. Everything is spirit. What are you putting your time in? What are you putting your energy in? Is it something that is creating love, or is it something that's creating something else? And we have the lovers here, so yeah, it's all coming together. Like look how the swan, the big one, is kind of, I don't know, it's like it has everything set up. Like everything is perfect, everything is set up. The universe is telling you, I've set up everything for you. Everything is ready for you. Your higher self is like, yes, I'm putting all the pieces together. I'm going to provide you with more things soon, so don't worry. I will provide to you. Just relax. Just stay calm. For now, it is time. It's time to relax and to focus on just shifting your mindset more towards how you can be more aligned to your heart and to the universe. Like align with the planet, align with the universe, align with the frequency of it, so that you can flow easily. Because most of the time, we're not aligned. We're not aligned. We're in our own worlds, living in our own worlds. Let's be honest, most people are living in their own world. They're just walking around, living in their head, and living in their own world. And then, they wonder why things don't work out for them. They wonder why crazy things happen to them. But now, the more that we are in flow, the more that we are aligned, the more things are going to come in, and the right things will come in. The right people will come in. They probably already came in for a lot of you, and you feel it and you see it, how all of the pieces of the puzzle are falling together, and soon you're going to start really seeing how this was all crafted, why things happened the way that they did, why and how you've been crafting this from, above. Why the higher version of you crafted your life the way it was. I'm really focused now also on the cherry on top. Like something is going to come that's going to be like the cherry on top, and it's going to be amazing. But that's only if you've done the work. I'm receiving right now that there are certain people that have not been doing the work. So your cherry on top might be more of a tower moment, where you feel like, oh my God, it just can't get any worse. Can it get any worse? And that it will force you to change. It will force you to make that big shift. It will force you to shed your skin and shed the old, because it's necessary. It's time. It's time. And it's exciting. I'm excited. And that's probably why the smoky quartz was coming through, to help clear away old energy, and the citrine to kind of keep you in a high vibration. And when you have these crystals around you, when you're holding them, like this big ass citrine, holding it fills you with that frequency and vibration. So in your body, like in my hand right now, it's starting to affect me, and a vibration that's the opposite of the citrine cannot exist. So whatever you take as your citrine. I also am getting that everybody's stones have like every, like citrine, for example, every citrine overall is about happiness and abundance, but every single one is gonna have like a different kind of flavor. So speaking with your crystals, if you'd like to try, would be very beneficial, and asking them how they can help you, if you'd like to do that. And then you'll know what cannot exist when you're in contact with the stone. and what is coming, what you're bringing forth to you. Just touching that stone made me feel really good, by the way. So I'm gonna say. And the smoky quartz, again, it's a very, for me, this one is one of my most powerful stones. This stone has made me have so many transformations, and it's insane. It's just a small little stone. You would think, oh, this thing? Yeah, this thing. It's helped me so much. It's helped me clear so much. And that's how it is. They're powerful. They're powerful little things. So respect your stones. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. I hope you have the most amazing day and time. I love y'all. Bye.